There is our flying. Let's go. Let's go, dude. You have 30 or more. Opponent has 10 or less. Let's go, dude. Finally got there. We hit the pause too. Fantastic. Oh, that is a slog. I guess it was very lucky that we drew 1,000,000 creatures because we needed every single one of them. Hello everyone, today we're going to play some Azorius Auras in Explorer. Running one of my favorite decks right now, using the power of Light Pause and Virtuoso. For Light Pause, whenever we cast a aura, we can find another aura with equal or lesser mana value with a different name. So we've got a ton of different auras that we can fetch. Illuminator Virtuoso, every time it becomes the target of a spell you control, it connives. Auras, even though they don't say target, they do. So Virtuoso gets to connive. We can get rid of useless extra creatures, or we can get rid of useless lands and dig through our deck. Then the other best creature for auras, of course, is SRAM, which just lets us draw a lot of cards. If we keep hitting one drop aura, we just draw. They replace themselves, and we can get a gigantic creature. Thankfully, from Duskmourn, we got Shardmage's Rescue as some protection that also triggers all of our aura abilities, and then sticks on the battlefield as a +1/+1 and counts towards our ethereal armor and our All That Glitters. We also got Sheltered by Glows, an amazing removal piece as long as you can keep your creature alive. We can remove anything the opponent controls, give our creature Ward 2, lifelink, and +1/+0. Insane card as long as you can get your creature to stick. Other than that, we're playing all the classics. I really like Combat Research as a way to draw cards, especially if we can get on a Virtuoso with the double strike. We get to draw 2 cards if we deal damage to the opponent. Another one that's kind of overlooked is Glaring Aegis. When this enters, we can tap a creature an opponent controls. This comes in handy a lot when the opponent has like 1 flyer or 1 creature with reach. We can fetch this up, tap that creature, and then get in for lethal with our Griff's Boon or our Arcane Flight. Another one is Cartouche of Solidarity. This isn't so effective with Sheoldred's Edict, allowing them to choose token or non-token creature, but it is still very effective against Liliana. So I think it's worth keeping in the deck for that. It also gives us another body if we need to get in just a few more damage after a board wipe or through a board wipe or whatever. So I love this deck. Today we're going to do some best of 3. So looking at the sideboard here, we have a bunch of portable holes to deal with aggro. We have Slip Out the Backs to deal with temporary lockdown and board wipes. Spell Pierces for basically any deck. Any deck is running a spell that we want to counter. I'm not sure if Spell Pierce is the best, not sure if Slip Out's the best. And then we got a couple of Marches just as a utility. So I think playing in the meta will help us get a better idea of what the sideboard should be. And then we can go from there. So let's see how it goes. All right, this is a great hand. We get to play first. We have 2 creatures. We have a protection. We can just hit 1 more land. That's really what we're hoping for. Looks like we're going against Angels. So we'll go ahead and play Light Pause. The only thing that they could have is Sheltered by Ghosts. Okay. They are playing a combo. That is fine. Let's Sentinel's Eyes. Grab ourselves an Ethereal Armor. Get in there. We're going to hold up Shardmage's Rescue to deal with any targeting, and then hopefully we can use Fey Flight or All That Glitters. Get in lethal next turn. Yeah, so it is Angels. That's fine. No big deal. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get some lethal. Take action, grab some flying. Found a sheltered. Yep, good game. So against Angels, we can bring in Spell Pierces to stop their collected company. Probably a good option. Portable Hole does get rid of their bishop, but it doesn't affect any of their angels. Rest in Peace does not matter. And they will have removal. Fayflight is not as good on the draw. Yeah, I think we just run it like that. Bring a couple of Spell Pierces in. And we'll see if we need to bring in the Portable Holes. Oh, that is brutal. All right. We are screwed here. That's fine. Down to 4 cards. Enters tapped. Oh, that's a good card. That's a good card. All right. You're saying there's a chance. Okay, we get through 1 removal piece. Play a big angel. If we can hit a land to do some digging, that would be great. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I think we just have to get Lightpaws out there. We can't really wait with another Skrelv. That's fine. Okay, both of those are fine. And there's a rescue. Well, I think we need to just go ahead and take this. Take action. All that glitters. Get in there. I don't think they'll block. Nice. So as long as they can't remove our Lightpaws, I think we pretty much just win. They find a Coco. Potentially. Okay. Go ahead and armor. Take action. We'll see if they have a Coco. They have a Coco, no big deal. We'll try to get in for lethal right now though. Nah, no Coco. I guess their last card must have been a land. They would have played anything else. All right. Took down Angels pretty easy. It's a good matchup for us. Okay, could possibly be Angels again. Let's see. Yep. Angels again. So we've got a rescue. We're going to play SRAM as bait here. And then use the power of Lightpaws plus SRAM to draw a million cards. Yep, that's fine. Play a Lightpaws. No attacks. End turn. Is there a way? I mean, if they have Coco off the top, they can gain enough life. Ooh, okay. They got the 2 Angels. Well done. So get the trigger. That is exactly what I was hoping they would do. Here we go. Draw a card, kill Resplendent Angel. Thank you, take action. Arcane Flight. Block. No triggers. All right, we will. All that glitters. Love to hit another land. Take action. Sheltered by Ghosts. Snag their bishop so they don't have unlimited creatures here. Put down a Sentinel's Eyes. Take action. We'll get some more ward. So now we got a ward 3 Lightpaws. It'll be very difficult for them to ever get through. Then we can get down Skrelv, use Skrelv to get past all their white creatures and get the win. Okay, Skrelv coming in. Go ahead and Ethereal Armor. take action. Cartouche, because why not? We're going to save the Shard Mage's Rescue for Skrelv in case they find removal. And end the turn. Coco would be clutch for them right now. Yeah. With Skrelv and the hand we had, we still had that. All right, a couple of Pierces. Take out some big cards. And run it back. All right, the game loves us today. They gave us the hand. Skrelv, Light Paws, Sheltered. Exactly what we want to see. I don't know how much removal they're running. They could have a Get Lost now and then a Skyclave next turn, which would really suck for us. Okay. We did chuck the SRAM. I thought we were safe. Let's see if I was wrong. Okay, we're good. We are good for now. All right, gotta get some ward on this guy. Prevent their life gain. Grow our creature. Hope that they don't have another Get Lost and a land. Nice, okay. Let's just get down the Skrelv for protection. We will hold up our rescue. Destroy all enchantments. Okay. That is fine. That is a very good card for them. We got to save our Light Paws here. And we happen to get to keep ward, kill their Valkyrie. That exchange works out fine for us. And what does this do? Destroy an enchantment. That's fine. Can we just get lethal? I think so. I think if we sheltered, grab glitters, ethereal armor, I think that is more than enough. Oh yeah. Good game. Nice. 2-0 against Angels. That looks pretty good. Both of them made combat mistakes that Shard Mage's Rescue really got them with. Ooh, looking at mono black. Don't like to see that. We do have the SRAM bait, but we don't have any protection. Bandit's Talent. We will discard Sentinel's Eyes, which we can get back. Coast and SRAM. Yeah, mono black. If it's just discard, we're kind of okay. One top, not good. All right, get down Virtuoso. Let's draw a card, get a trigger. There's the Light Paws, we like that. Get in for 2. We know they're gonna have removal though. They topped 1. If they do, however, we get to Light Paws Sentinel's Eyes. Okay. Oh, so we can just lethal in the air, I believe. Draw an extra card, get an extra trigger, chuck an extra SRAM. And there is lethal. Just like that. We found our million creatures, which is beautiful. An ace re-rack, mono black. Very interesting. I really don't know how to sideboard against this. What we can do is bring in some slip out the backs, remove one rescue as one protection piece, remove our expensive cards that aren't as effective. And then do we want spell pierces too? This is good against Liliana. I mean, they're gonna have so much removal that we're not trying to remove any of their stuff. So I think we do a couple spell pierces. Okay, try like that, I'm not sure. This is a dangerous hand. We have protection and we have one creature and 3 lands. But if they have a turn 1 Thoughtseize, we're in trouble. This is even worse. This is better. Again, though, if they have turn 1 Thoughtseize, we're in trouble. All right. Skrelv, do your magic, please. If we'd known we get another land, we would have kept that spell pierce. Oof. A lot of lands here. Unfortunate. No attacks in turn. We need to hit a couple auras so we can cycle some of these out. Cool. We'll take extra cards. Thank you. Thank you so much. Sounds good. Draw. Okay, so we found some extra protection. I mean, do we try to just get some cycling going? I don't think so. We get to draw a card. That's a good card. Okay. Let's say discard a non-land card. Yeah, that's tough. That resolves. Rescue down. Maybe we should have kept rescue and ditch slip out the back, but I didn't want to let them know that we have that card unless we really needed it. A creature card they reveal this way. Cool. So we end up having to reveal our card anyway. Now, thing is, do we take Valky? Sounds good. We'll lose another life. Chuck this. Yeah. Yeah, no, we can't take Valky. That is not a good option. Try to get in there. I sacrifice Valky. Okay. Next. Do we want 2 pieces? I think we do. End turn. Get an extra card. Okay. We have stabilized, but we've not hit any of our beefy cards here to actually get in. or discard. Okay. That's interesting. I've never seen that card. Is there a world where we can get Virtuoso to lethal? I'll lose 3 life. Because we need to give it flying. We need... Because this crawler gives us issues. Yep, that sounds fine. My turn, draw. Sounds good. Let's draw another card. We can slip out the back, the crawler, if we can get up to lethal. Arcane Flight. Chuck a SRAM. Sounds good. So now we do have flying. We just still don't have lethal. Get to gain all our life back and get to slip out the back our Virtuoso with flying. I think we're fine. I don't know what they could have. Like Thoughtseize and a Ward Wipe would knock us out of the game completely. Ward 2. We'll pay. Sounds good. I'll lose some life. Pro black. And what else could you possibly have? Yep, not worried about it. No blocks. Withdraw. Sounds good. I mean, there's literally nothing they can do, right? So we just attack. Okay. One man open, and we just win. Interesting. I have no idea what the real point of that deck is. I don't think they got to do their thing. I think that's for sure. Hands always look really good when there's not enough lands in them. We're in a mulligan. It's just gonna get worse, isn't it? Let's put that in the deck. Enters tapped and pray. Okay, this is going to be Ketramos Control. Okay. Scrying 2. 1 top, 1 bottom. Alright, well, we are just going to send it. I will take your prints. I will take action. I will take a glitters. I'll get another ward on here with combat research that we put on the bottom of the deck. If they don't have temporary lockdown, we're golden. If they have temporary lockdown, we can Skrelv and pause. Ward 3, my friend. Ward 3. I love combat research. Good game. Oh, that is so clutch. All right, so we're in trouble. All the slip out the backs, for sure. Get rid of these. I think, honestly, maybe just those 2 drops we take out and we put in more 1s. I think, looking at how we've been sideboarding. Solidarity, good against Liliana, which they could definitely have. Aegis, we don't really need to tap any of their creatures. And do we need flying? Do we need 2 flying triggers? Maybe we just go down a glitters. Yeah, I mean, we could go down a glitters and a sheltered, bring in a pierce or 2 pierces, 1 less slip. Try it like that. I want to see if the pierces are good. I would love to hit one more creature. I'm really scared if we just play the Virtuoso out, it is gonna die. Yeah, we're gonna wait. We're gonna be patient. Ketramos is fine. Pass, my turn. All right, wastes, Virtuoso, and the turn. See if Slip Out the Back or Spell Pierce is what we need to do. Skyclave, okay. So we do have a Slip Out the Back. They can have Fatal Push, which would suck a lot, but nothing we can do about it. Yep. So we got 2 removals out of their hand, and we get to dig for a creature. Don't find one yet. There's a creature. End turn. If they have removal, our Spell Pierce won't cut it. Oh, they have another Skyclave. Gets through it. When I brought in the Pierces, I did not consider Skyclave so much, but makes a lot of sense with Ketramos. They're trying to exile everything they can. Yeah, they're going to be just so removal heavy. Scrub's a card that they have to deal with. If we can ever find another creature, that doesn't do it. Yeah, so Spell Pierce was the worst card to bring in against this deck. My bad. We need a creature. Come on. Ugh, brutal. Do we... No, we can't bounce anything to their hand. That's brutal too. One more draw. Let's see. SRAM, get out there. Let's draw some cards. They left all their mana up though. Which means whatever removal they have, we cannot get through. Let's make another buddy. +1/+1 vigilance. Yeah, that doesn't matter right now. We hit 2 lands. All right, we will end the turn. They don't play removal. Okay. Destroy target creature. Yep, that's it. Okay, Spell Pierce, worst decision ever. All right. Back to sideboard. Okay, decent mulligan. Decent mulligan. We still got our Skrelv for some removal fodder. Got SRAM to draw some cards. Cartouche to get us another creature on the battlefield if they have a Lily. There's one removal. I really underestimated how close they were going to play this to the modern version. With just all creatures. All right, so we're going to Cartouche. Try and draw a card here. Nice. Pay 2 life. Do we spread the love? I don't think so. Okay, let's get in. We have Slip and Rescue, which is fantastic. If they happen to find temporary lockdown, we can Slip. If they try to do anything else, we Shard Mage's Rescue and draw a card. Yep, our creature's bigger than Igonjo, so that card's dead for them. Split up. Destroy all tapped creatures. No thank you. I just wish they would make a 1 mana phase out in white. Oh, I wish they would do that. I mean, let's get in again. They're gonna block this time. Okay, that's a good sign for us. Can run out a Skrelv. We'll just hold. Skyclave, beautiful. Yep. Let's draw another card. Hopefully it's a banger. Oh, another land. Please. Ah, dude. Please. At least our Skrelv is online. They're gonna take the 8. That makes me think there's a board wipe coming. Or no. Maybe a split up coming. If it's another split up, that's fine. Let's get down another creature. Okay, that's fine. Return to the battlefield. Skrelv protection, but then they can Fatal Push. Okay. Okay. Resolves. We just need some auras. Who are you going after? Skrelv would actually be a smart choice. Okay, you're going after Shram. We will pay. Fatal Push on top. Any aura? Okay. We ran out of answers. We don't find an aura. Okay. No attacks in turn. How much more removal do they have? Because they had a lot. Okay, so they get the Skrelv. That's unfortunate, but we still have a million ways to win. That is not it. It's not worth wasting Light Paws if they do have something. Oh, if we could have just found another aura. Interesting card to play against me. I guess I do have 2 cards I can play from the graveyard, but that's it. Okay, no big deal. Another Fatal Push will be brutal for us. Another creature, okay. We are only supposed to draw 2 or 3 creatures maybe, and we have drawn a lot. They kill Shram, okay. They left our best creature, so I don't know if that was the right choice. Okay, which one are you getting? Light Paws. Yes, good. They can attack with their 2/2s, yep. If I were them, I'd attack with all the 2/2s. You got blockers. Gotta try and close the game out at some point. Any aura, please. No blocks. That is an aura. All right. Oh, do we keep the Skrelv? I think so. Do we want Sheltered? Because we're just going to give them an enters the battlefield trigger if they kill that creature. think we just go ethereal. I attack for lethal. They have to block with something. Probably the Loran. And then do they just have lethal on the way back? If they can remove both our creatures, they have lethal. That doesn't do it. And they only have white left. That doesn't do much. And we can get flying. Oh, please. No, they had the land. They had the land. They can Skyclave our Light Paws. It's still not lethal, but... Don't take Light Paws. Wishful thinking. Okay. We're gonna dig for flying. That's what we're gonna do. Slip out the back. Chuck Skrelv. Sheltered. We need to gain some life. Chuck Skrelv. I'll take your Sentinel, since that does the least to us. We'll attack. Gain some life, stabilize, and just hope to find a way through. I mean, I really think if we just drawn an aura earlier, we just win. So kind of bad running to go through so many creatures, but they did have enough removal for every creature but one so far now. Another Baelmerc, okay. That destroy an enchantment. Oh my god, dude. What are they going after? Going after Sheltered. Get back their Sun Gold Sentinel. Yeah, that is fine. We just need Virtuoso to find flying. They're gonna have to keep blocking. The Baelmercs are gonna take a minute. No blocks. Okay, my turn. That is not flying. I attack. End turn. I pass. We're gonna save this guy in case there's a Liliana. Because we can slip out the back the Prince if they happen to not have another creature. +6/+6 and flying. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. My turn. There is our flying. Let's go. Let's go, dude. You have 30 or more, opponent has 10 or less. Let's go, dude. Finally got there. We hit the pause too. Fantastic. Oh, that is a slog. I guess it was very lucky that we drew a million creatures because we needed every single one of them. So today we did some Azorius Auras, best of 3 and Explorer. Didn't really go up against any of the top meta decks at the moment. We went against Angels twice, which I think is a great matchup. We can lose to Angels, but we can be more explosive than them, and we can control their life gainers to where they're not getting the big combo that they're really looking for. Managed to take down Mono Black, but it was a weird Mono Black. They didn't get to do what they were trying to do. And then went up against Modern Explorer Ketchamos, which, interesting. Doesn't work as well in Explorer. There's not nearly as many ways to exile cards to get Ketchamos online, to get all the card draw value out of them. But Overlord and Ketchamos and exiling, still very strong combination. So interesting to see if that can pick up in Pioneer and Explorer as a valid archetype. But 4-0, I think our sideboard was essentially slip out the back. Yep, that was about it. So definitely some more opportunities to play around with sideboard. Try and get more specific cards for more specific meta top decks, because we have a lot of wiggle room there. So thanks for watching.